Right, we're back. Welcome back, everyone. Landed in the desert. Pascal contacted us from the machine village. Wants us to move right away to go look for the lost girl. Looking for a dented plate for her big sister. Let's head off in that direction. Whatever that might be. And there's going to be some sort of an oasis down here based on the photograph in our quest journal. Let's see if we can knock those out while we're here in the desert. And before we go back to the resistance camp. Looks like Bionic Rain took off during the break. Had to get some sleep. He's heading out to get a job tomorrow. Hopefully Rain can find a job tomorrow. It's nice running into some low-level stuff. When we first came to the desert, we were about the same level as what we were running into. It's nice being a little OP sometimes. When we do make it back to the resistance camp... Oh, I want to play around with chips, though. Trying to read your name. Kaida-Ray, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. What is it, asks 9S? Never anything. We never want to speak with you. Yeah, ain't that a thing, Keep? No job, you get more time for games, but no money. You have a job, you have more money for games, but no time. Never-ending puzzle. We're gonna find here.
Is that?
Nice sand survey!
Sister, where are you?
She's scared. She came out here to find a dented plate for her big sister. Now she's lost and scared. Hey there, are you the machine who came out here looking for a spare part? Huh? Who are you? Your sister asked us to look for you. She did? Really? Really? What do you say we head home? Ah, I was so scared!
Right. Let's get her back to Pascal's village.
Do we have to
How'd you get lost out
It's
here
not an
anyway?
escort, is it?
I was looking for my sister's part, but then I got scared.
Oh, come on now, don't cry. Did you at least find what you needed?
Yeah. She'll be happy, right?
I'm sure she will. But I bet she'll be even happier to see you back home safe and sound.
Okay.
Yeah, it feels like an escort. Well, let's think this through. If we have to take her on foot, if we can't warp back, if she can't go back on her own, gotta think about where we're actually headed. This map still, it's really hard for me to figure out what on the map is what. That's Desert Housing Complex.
Embedded in the static.
Oh, there's the other Jean-Paul fan. Silva Lazoo. Sylvain Lazoo. Not sure I got that right or even close, but welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Wah! It's just you, Woo. This is the most ordinary game I've ever played. There's nothing unusual about it at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Desert camp. That's the resistance camp. Where's Pascal's village? Right over there. Okay. So this zoomed-in map doesn't even have a north indicator, does it? That's a long ways. This better not be a straight escort. If we have to get her all the way back over here, can't be right. Well, let's see what she says. I can't imagine we're walking her back on foot. I don't even know what a...
Mister, why did they make the desert?
No one made the desert. It's just an area that lost all its vegetation due to a lack of precipitation. This caused lasting changes in the soil, which means plants aren't able to...
What's soil?
Soil? It's dirt. Ground. The stuff we're walking on?
I like ground too. Hey, little sister, you want to sand surf with us? Come on, it's easy. Oh no, you do. No, no, no. Get away from little sister. Shit. Oh, really? Get away from little sister. It'll be really sad if we can't bring her home because something kills her. Though she does seem to know where she's going. Every once in a while, in between conversations, she goes walking off. That's good. We'll follow her.
Mister, where does the wind come from?
Wind is just a force caused by changes in temperature and atmospheric pressure and... Huh. That's actually a hard question now that I think about it. Kinda deep, really. I mean, where does the wind blow from? What do you think, 2B?
Don't know, don't care.
And Woo, not just an escort, but I don't even know if little sister can take damage. It's educational. There you go. We can learn about making babies.
Well, machines can't really make children. Neither can androids, now that I think about it.
We'll tell you about it when you're
2B?
older.
Little help here?
Huh? You're the chatty one. Work it out.
Oh,
Mister, wait. You gotta tell me how you make children.
wow, it's getting late. Let's get you home already.
I have detected a signal embedded in the
We
static.
already saw them trying to figure it out on their own. Little machine bump and grind. Pep, welcome aboard, Pep. Thanks for the follow. Hey, 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 hey. Pep, welcome aboard. Professor 9S. Not just Sex Ed Professor 9S. But we did walk in on a very awkward machine orgy. They were trying to make babies. There was a whole bunch of them trying to make babies. It was scary. Hey, Keep.
I have detected
Thank
a
you,
signal
Keep.
embedded in the static.
Thanks for hanging out with us today. Welcome aboard. I hope you'll join us for many more adventures beyond today's DZ Jones. Hey, Jones. Okay, little sister machine.
Hey, I know this place. I can get home by myself now. Thanks, mister.
Thanks, grumpy lady. Oh, I got a pink ribbon. Bye-bye. You're right, Malice, we did make a baby. We made a naked Sephiroth. No! We won't!
Well, that was exhausting.
Yep.
I have detected a
Sister
signal
Valette?
embedded in the static.
Sissa Valette, not sure I got that right. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Welcome aboard. Pink ribbon, though. Are you excited for the pink ribbon? Let's see. What is the pink ribbon to us? What does it mean to us? Is it a key item? It is. A trendy pink ribbon with a simple design popular among androids of all ages. We can equip it. No shit. She can wear a pink ribbon. Survey says, should we keep the pink ribbon on? And what does the pink ribbon do, I wonder? Not only that, but you know what? That makes me think. We never... Oh, the choice sachet, okay. Still better than the 1,000 gold sachet you can buy. Choice sachet. Choice sachet. That's our permanent animal bait. My Ethereum, have you fallen in love? Pink bows. Never worn a pink bow before. What's nearby? Mystery quest, and then a pass through to something else. Let's check these areas out here. Actually, before we do, let's get back into the save zone, save, and then go up into that area. The saving system in this game is so strange. Sachet, 1,000. Choice sachet, 80,000. Hey, don't knock it. Mr. Light, I felt my own weakness at a city drowned in green. And we'll play around with chips today when we eventually make it back to the resistance camp. I think we'll still be short of what we need to upgrade our pod, but we'll take a look. You know, I hadn't thought about it. Tense, I hadn't thought of that. That it's basically like the bonfires in Dark Souls. Yeah, it kind of is. You have to get to certain spots before you can save. Although, it's a little more forgiving than Dark Souls, because instead of having to get to the bonfire, you can save, of course, there or in the area around it. I wonder what the choice sachet actually smells like. The animals seem to like it.
Is this a pod?
Hypothesis. The owner discarded this pod and left
We just
it in
find a
safe
new
mode.
pod?
Motives unknown.
Why was it abandoned? Pod, reactivate it for me. If it's usable, try to overwrite the original owner with my ID.
Activation complete. Access granted. Previous owner ID successfully
Message coming in.
overwritten. Special
Pass it
weaponry
through.
now available.
Jimmy! Middle-aged stream, thank you for the host. What's up, Jimmy? How you doing? Pod C. Okay, hold on. Pod A, Pod C. Pod A, which we've had. Pod A as a Gatling gun, and we equipped gravity program. Pod C already had gravity program, and its default is missiles? Oh. Oh! That's what our new pod does. Well, hot damn. And how well can I aim that? Maybe I can't. Maybe it does targeting or lock on. Hey, yo, Jack. Jimmy asked, hey, my man, how are ya? Excellent. This game is a lot of fun. It is very different. And parts of it are Very different. Parts of it are difficult, and parts of it are easier, but the whole thing is an incredible experience. And we got a pretty pink bow. You can't have it. It's never too early, Jack. Actually, I don't want to backtrack. I want to go through here. There's going to be some break in the rocks, and maybe we can get through. Dents, I got a mechanical question for you. A simple one. Is there a level cap? Is there a level cap? And if so, what's the level cap? Me too, Jimmy. Cheers. What do you got in your cup today? 99. 99. All right, we got a long ways to go. All right, let's lock on, and I want to see what these missiles... Oh! That's awesome. I like that. Although it's going to be a much slower application of damage. You have to kind of hold it, and it targets a number of things in the area, and then unleashes a missile barrage. You've got a Shiner Strawberry Blonde Ale. Excellent. Alright, that's pretty sweet. So if there's only one target, the entire missile barrage goes to the same target. And if there's multiple targets, the barrage splits. Jack, you got a new job. Hell yeah. Congrats on your new job. I'm excited about this new pod. I bet. Ethereum, it takes forever to get there. 99, I bet. I'm not counting on getting there in a playthrough. I'll be glad with whatever we get. Jack, 50 hours a week? That's serious. But you're off for the next 2 days. Wonderful. Even though it's a new job for you, I'm glad they're giving you some holiday time, even though you just started. Sea Star Mandarin IPA. Very nice. I got a on-sale case of New Belgium Citradelic. So their main one is a Tangerine IPA. Really good. But then they also have this variation on it, which is a lime. It's a lime ale. Sort of a lager. Basically like a Corona with lime and less formaldehyde. And it's good. So there may not have been anything else back here besides that access point, or at least right now. You've had that New Belgium IPA, the Citradelic. It's good. That was pretty decent. Let's go to the oasis that should be over there to grab that third photograph before we leave the desert. I'm thinking the lime one is not too popular because they put a case of bottles on sale for $20. Which is still expensive, but a lot cheaper than it usually sells for. The desert out here is so bland deliberately, but switching over to 60 frames per second as we did recently, we're going to try and keep that going. I set it to a variable bitrate instead of a constant bitrate, so when the scene is very plain and very simple or not moving, the bitrate drops. So I cranked the bitrate up to 4K so we could do 60 FPS, but in this desert, the bitrate is averaging 700 to 1500. Because it's just brown. It's just sand. Just thought that was interesting. It's of very little consequence.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Good science. Good science, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Tried. Whoa, Tartastic, the lemon ginger sour thing. No. Is that a New Belgium one? I don't actually, even though New Belgium is about a mile from my house, or 2 miles from my house, I don't actually keep up with all their brews. So if that's a New Belgium, it went right by me. Boa Wild!
I
Yeah!
have detected a signal embedded in the
All
static.
aboard! Boa, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Why do I keep sliding and I can't approach this machine to chat? Come on, no slide. Stay right there. Apologetic machine. You see that thing? We're not worthy. We're not worthy. Oh no! No, 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 no! Oh no! Why? Why did you have to find this place? You are fortunate enough not to be qualified to enter. Oh, but how cruel the gods can be to allow such misfortune to occur. Please, you must get away from here as far as you can. Just standing here will be detrimental to your health, as you will slowly be consumed by rage. There's only one thing I can do for you now. I must self-destruct. This will result in a rain of useful materials. They are yours to keep. One day you will discover the truth of that, I am sure. May you live a long and healthy life. How bizarre.
Yeah.
I have detected a signal embedded in
Look
the
at the
static.
dust storm. Lull! Welcome aboard, Lull. Thank you for the follow. Cheers! Hope we can make it to the oasis. It's nasty out here. How do androids feel when they get sand in their crack? Does it bother them just like it bothers humans? Do you think they're programmed to not mind? I hope we're actually getting closer. It looked like we were for a while. Now I'm not so sure we're getting closer. It's almost like there's a fixed... We hit an invisible wall. For a while, we were getting closer. Oh, see, look, we are hitting an invisible wall. What the heck? I wonder if there's a way around it. Alright, that wall, that was a strange invisible wall. Mike, you're sure they've got built-in butt scrubbers? Well, that would do it.
Okay, that's all the coordinates that Resistance member wanted.
Desert photo recorded.
I'll be honest, though, I don't quite get why she cares about these particular photos.
Everyone has memories that are precious for one reason or another. It's not for us to judge their value. They're important to her. That's all we need to know.
Yeah, I guess.
But you're a soldier out here. Hello. Very talkative, that one. We still cannot open these chests. I want to take a look at our chips. I mean to look at our chips much more closely.
Nightmare,
Whoa!
or am I yours?
Matthew! Hello, Jay. Cheers. Hello, chat. Matthew, how you been? Good to see you. What have you been up to? You're lost in... That's Pillars, right? You're playing Pillars of Eternity? I've started it twice and never gone all the way through it. I'm curious what some of our more powerful chips might be, even if we don't have them equipped right now. 10% ranged attack boost. Shockwave added to our attacks. We do have some of those installed. Drop rate, projectile damage. And the reason I'm checking right now is I'm wondering if we have any chips that have to do with opening containers. Don't even know if that's a thing, but charge attacks. Boost charge attacks, melee defense. Well, that's a nice one. It takes 26 units of storage. But melee defense plus 6 reduces melee damage taken by 30%. Sounds really nice to me. A lot of these stack too. Maybe all of them, if you wanted to stack them. Turn invincible for X number of seconds after taking damage. 1 second, 1.5, 1.5, 2 seconds. Notice how that one, turn invincible for 2 seconds after taking damage, only requires 7 units of storage, whereas a lesser one can require more units of storage. Densa, you're off to bed. Have fun, everyone. Right on. Densa, thanks for joining us. Thanks for staying up with us. Sleep well. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Matthew said, Automata. You're interested in buying this game, but the comments on it that you've seen are average? What's my opinion? Is it worth buying? Yes. The short answer, yes. It's a very playable. It's different, it's confusing, it's beautiful, it's thought-provoking, but it's very playable. And yeah, I think you'd enjoy it. You get a lot more hit points by stacking a few of those. Defensive heals, we get 15% of the damage dealt returned to us as hit points. Deadly heal. Heal every time an enemy's defeated. That might be more useful. Auto heal after a certain amount of time not taking damage, you start healing every second. Well, anyways, the reason I look now was because I keep running into these chests that I cannot open. And I thought maybe there's a chip that'll help with that. And if there is, we don't have it. But now we've got a few side quests to turn in. Let's see where we're heading for. We still have Pascal's third superfan to find. Here, isn't it? There we go. So there's where I want to head, to the Desert Housing Complex Terminal, which is very close to Jean-Paul's Melancholia's third fan. And confidential intel. That must be the guys. We already retrieved the intel. We were told that he'd like to have us over for dinner with his family. Actually, if we get to the desert center, we can fast travel up to the other access point. We just have to find our way around this dust storm one more time. And there's that weird invisible wall again. Why did they even put that there? It's an invisible wall, which you can go on both sides of. Well, why bother with the wall?
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Haxed! I don't know what to call ya. HXT. Do we call you Hax? Welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. If you feel like piping up in chat, please let us know what we can call you. Body report. Bzz, to passionate Amazon was surrounded by enemies at a city of boxes. Ringo Akane. I collapsed somewhere very dull. I hadn't tried riding a boar. But we can ride a boar, can't we? Let's ride the boar instead of fast traveling. Thick dictionary obtained. Horn book obtained. Ori, hello. Are those death points of other players, or are they just generated by the game? Other players, if you choose to go online. In a way, it's a bit Dark Soulsy. So when you die, you have to make a corpse run if you want the chips back that you had when you died. And other players can find your corpse and retrieve it for resources. The riding animations are very weird. This game has some brilliant animations, but the boar and moose back animations are not really the best. They're pretty weird, actually. All good. At least we get to ride animals. These things, last time we were here, these things were strangely friendly. Don't seem to want to attack. Green, welcome back. Are Are you friendly? Nope. No! Indiscriminate targeting. Lunch was good. What'd you have for lunch? What is this zone? That's my current. Said machine examination. We're looking for a. This goes way back. This is a side quest from a while back. I actually went to the wrong. That happened. Where did I? What the hell have I done? Where did we come from? Did I come through here? I think I came through here instead of going through here. Okay, gone a little astray. Resistance, disappearance. The desert camp, and make the most of it while we're here. Local sandwich shop. You got some banh mi? Cool. Sandwich shop. Garlic ribeye. Oh, garlic ribeye. Can I has? So it's possible we need to kill some machines around here to find that pristine screw. Unless this guy wants to talk. Whoa, no! He does not want to talk. He also doesn't seem to be taking damage. Now he will. He wasn't taking damage until we attacked him straight up the first time. Ow! Lock on. I hope this guy drops our pristine screw. Yeah.
We can use this screw to repair that big machine.
Kiros. Meow, ninja. Lone woman saw Yorha once considered a friend on a collapsed building. Oh, good for the resistance disappearance. Let's try. Let's head that way. Be too far off.
So if we use those numbers from the resistance camp...
Curran, a broken woman, fell with grace on ground of steel.
Coordinates? Yeah, we're pretty much standing right on top of whatever they're pointing to.
Oh, level 32. Beefy little bots. One of those missiles didn't do much. Hijack boost. Friendly? Not friendly? Not friendly! Body report TCY. Suffering girl saw a machine living for combat in a vain forest.
NieR.
Kill, 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 avenge, kill all who stand in our way. Androids will pay all of you. You. Kill, all of you, kill. Kill.
Fooits! An Earth-loving android saw a machine living in junk inside an empty ship. Critical up! Ow! Good God! He lands hits. He lands hits. This one little guy, he's our toughest enemy yet. And it's all the level. We're 18. He's just about twice our level. And we haven't encountered anything that high above our level before.
Pod, analyze this machine.
Huh? What for?
Call it professional curiosity.
Analysis. This machine lifeform's comrades were destroyed. Driven by that grudge, it lured a resistance member to this location. It then proceeded to destroy him.
Are you saying this thing wanted revenge?
Oh, come on now. That concept is far too complex for a machine.
Didn't seem like it. Resistance disappearance updated. What's this body?
This corpse. I wonder if it's the resistance member we're looking for. Let's check his memory. Seems this one came here looking for revenge as well.
I guess the weaker one lost.
Anne's journal and a memory chip. You know what it might be? C-Star. I just forced Ankbot to refresh its database of GameWisp subs because the list was populated, but I just forced it to refresh and it refreshed to a blank list. So it could be that GameWisp subs that Ankbot has somehow lost track of who's a GameWisp sub. Something might need to be relinked. I'm not going to stop and try to figure that out in the middle of the stream, but I decided to refresh it after you mentioned it again, and it's pulling up a blank list instead of a fully populated list. So it's probably in there somewhere. I can make a temporary fix by unlocking the sound effects, not restricting those particular sound effects to subs, or try to figure out what else is going on. But I think that's the reason. That's part of the reason, at least. Since I'm seeing a blank on this end, I was about to say maybe you need to relink yours, but it looks more like something may need to be relinked on this end. Let's get to this terminal so we can warp over to this terminal so we can find Jean-Paul's last superfan and maybe go have dinner with the nice family who we brought in intel to.
I really hate this. I'm going to feel terrible telling that woman what happened to her friend.
It's the truth. She has to know.
No matter what that truth actually is.
Feel better walking around making up stories to soothe people, lying to everyone you meet just so that they feel better? That's no way to go through life, son. The truth shall set you free. Hopefully. Chicken doodle soup. Pretty sure we had a body of chicken doodle soup before. I saw machines that believed in the uncertain looking down on Earth.
Yeah.
So we're back in the city ruins.
Leave me alone, jackass. I can't deal with your weird hobbies anymore.
Like I care what you think, jerk.
Jackass is someone's name. Hi, Jackass. Oh, yeah, I still have to give you that stupid fish. So this thing is called a mackerel, and apparently eating it has a horrible effect on androids. I'd love to see what it does, so go ahead, chow down. Don't blame me if you die, though. Well, that's too tempting to resist. Thanks to you, I have a decent lineup of products. Want to do business? Eat it, YOLO! I think we should. I think we should. That go under key items or caught fish. It's not a fish we caught. Oh, memory chip, man's journal, photos. Caught in the sea can be exchanged for money. As we could eat the fish we've been catching. Wonder if we can eat the machine fish we've been catching. Should we see how much it sells for before we eat it? And what if it's worth a whole lot? Mackerel, 500 gold. It does not sell for a lot. Okay, let's eat it. It went straight to a loading screen. Having consumed the mackerel, it didn't take long. I did save in this spot, didn't I? Certainly planned on it. We were standing right next to a terminal. Did I actually save? Having consumed the mackerel, it didn't take long for the android's bodily fluids to congeal. Muscle rigidity and paralysis soon followed. It was good, though, the android thought as consciousness faded. Exquisite, even. No wonder humans used to eat them. Well, there's our second ending. We were warned. Dead by fish. Endings K and U. Guess that was ending K. God, I hope I remember to save once we get to the ruins. RIP. For the glory of mankind. Okay. Oh, hey there. Listen, just ignore that guy. Selfish fool refuses to help me with my work. See, I'm doing a study on the excitement levels of androids while in battle. I need to record combat data from the newest models in order to reach more steady conclusions. So what do you think? Fun, right? Sure, you only killed us with a fish. All right, good to know not everyone around this joint is a spineless hunk of crap.
Here, follow me.
You didn't say anything about following you. You were going the other way.
All right, see that jerk over there?
Yeah.
I need you to get combat data for him. Science will pay you back for this, I promise. Now, fight!
Requested mission completed.
Did you get what you needed, jackass? Not you! 9S, not you! Oh, come on. They should at least fuck, there's the power adapter again. I should go. Wakey, wakey. The power adapter for this laptop has its cord, which is not usually in range of my feet. But the power adapter, the cord was hanging off my desk just a little bit, so my foot keeps hitting it. That's twice today I've caught the wire with my foot and yanked the power adapter. It goes flying off the desk, disconnects from the machine, and did I get the camera this time? At least I didn't knock the camera around. So Jackass is happy. Oh man, oh man, oh man! That was great! Hey, did you know that android battle fever is actually quite similar to the human emotion of love? So, if we want to know what all those old human records are always going on about, all we need to do is let our fists fly. Makes this whole thing feel more romantic, don't you think? I still don't have enough data. I could use some more help. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so I need you to wipe out those enemies over there without taking any damage. Like at all. Zero. Zip. Nada. Now it's time to fight in the name of science! Since the request was without taking damage, I'm just gonna hit them with our pea shooter until they're dead.
Requested mission completed.
Did you get what you needed, jackass? Yes! I love you, Yora goons. I really do. Just look at all this data. Speaking of Yora goons, I'm a bit surprised you types are so intellectual. I thought combat models would be a bit more dense, less thinking, more killing, and all that. Frankly, giving you any kind of intellect at all strikes me as pointless. You're not done, are you? More data! I need more data! And you are gonna help me, right? It's a rhetorical question, by the way. Still haven't had enough, eh? I like you. You've got guts. Metaphorically speaking, of course. I want you to take out those enemies over there in 30 seconds or less. Now, it's time to fight in the name of science! I don't know where our timer's at. Okay, we're running out of time. Get it?
Requested mission completed.
I actually lost track of which one was 2B and which was 9S. When I was up there in the air, that flurry at the end, I actually thought I was on the ground. Jackass! Holy crispy crap on a stick! Now this is data! Here, look at this. See this reaction? Proves that android brains contain an algorithm which allows them to derive pleasure from battle. Without that, we'd probably have stopped fighting a long time ago. What a brutally efficient piece of evolution. It's possible this is based on an identical pleasure center in the human brain. Man, those flesh bags really were something. I just need a teensy bit more data. You look like you've got nothing better to do, so give me a hand here. Excellent. You're the best guinea pig a gal could ask for. This should be the last piece of data I need. I want you to wipe out those enemies in 30 seconds or less. Oh, and you can't take any damage either. Now it's time to fight in the name of science. This is gonna suck. Too late. Hey, this is not the time to start slacking off. So then they just blow up. Do we get, she let us retry? Let's see. I want you to wipe out those enemies, 30 seconds or less, without taking damage. I'm glad it can be replayed. Let's try changing our pod. Souls, gravity. Let's try it. Shit, I already get knocked out of the arena. At least, quick way back up. All right, one more time we can consider coming back to it. Gravity worked well, but they were still able to hit me really easily. Up and out. Okay. I'm hitting the spiky shield and taking damage. I don't know if you've noticed watching this, but there's a fixed camera angle for this. Pretty fixed. I can't spin it. Like, I can't look this way. The camera pretty much sits with this perspective right there and stays there. You gotta run around within that. Makes you feel very small. I don't think I'm going to be able to do 30 seconds here, even if I could avoid damage. There's too many armored, shielded enemies here. I need to get their shields stripped and then attack them. And I think we're going to have to experiment with some boosters or come back to this one. I say we come back to it. Jackass, you're just gonna have to wait there. Moose? Moose. Now, where are we headed? Hey, pen click. Yeah, pen click. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. Please do ask first. Although I see that now, and that makes a lot of sense. And I do have those. I've got Volt Salves. All right, I'll tell you what. As just as a reminder to everyone out there, please do ask before offering tips. Ask if you can, but I'm gonna go ahead and try that. Let's try that. Let's try that. I'm not sure. Is it just the electrical damage? Rhetorical question. Was it just the electrical damage that was getting me? Maybe. There is Iceman. There is a blind command, but I think I forgot to enable it. I sometimes disable it. I bet you that one's disabled. But thank you, Iceman. It is a blind playthrough. I'm hoping to discover things along the way. And if I get stuck, I will definitely ask for tips. And if you think I need to know something, please ask if you can offer it. And if it's a mechanical tip, I will probably say yes. Well, no, we're good, Pen. We're good. Still, I think I want to not spend the next half hour banging my head against this particular fight. Volt Salve, noted, will probably help a lot. But I think we'll come back to that all the same. Jackass's research. Okay, great. Squabble. I was gonna warp from here, right? Desert camp. I was gonna warp from here over to this camp because we still need to meet John Paul's third superfan. What game do you all think? Question for anyone. What game is the worst for sidetracking? That doesn't mean bad game, but what game can you just never stay on task in? This game is very heavy on sidetracking. You'll be doing one thing, and then all of a sudden you'll have other stuff to do. I better check which terminal that was. Skyrim, Iceman. The one called... Oh, wait. That can't be right, because that's actually Pascal. Lost Girl, John Paul's Melancholy. We get the third gift. John Paul's Melancholy. A woman in the village explained, find these two fans, then give the presents to Jean Paul. We did not find his third fan, did we? But we can turn in Family Squabble. No, we can turn in Lost Girl. Family Squabbles in the city. Head spinning. Iceman in Skyrim, you have to do all the things. I did eventually. Before the DLC came out, I had Platinum Skyrim on PS3, which was really crash prone and buggy as hell. Pen click, this game was one of the biggest ones for you in terms of hours spent on side quests. Hard to beat Skyrim though. And Fallout 2. Yup. Alright, so we're going back to Pascal's village real quick. Turn in what we can. Maybe check in with with Jean Paul while we're there. Yeah, we've spent a couple hours with the main quest on hold. We've just been running around doing other things. Squint, lone soldier saw an android with red eyes at the home of scrap iron. Alright, Jean-Paul has nothing new to say. There you are. Well, what did the master have to say about my letter? This machine with makeup was one of Jean-Paul's fans, super fans. Well, he said it wasn't worthy of a response. I knew it! Isn't he the greatest? I can't get enough of him. You don't say. So, Jean-Paul rejected her and she's just thrilled by that. Because Jean-Paul's the greatest. Here's Big Sister and Little Sister. Little Sister's much bigger than Big Sister. Thank you for bringing my sister home. I'm feeling much better thanks to the part she found. Please, take this. A blue ribbon. Golden XP. Lost Girl complete. Think they got one of the... Think the developers got one of their kids to sing that? Blue ribbon goes well with rough jackets. Cool blue ribbon with an elegant design. I like that because it's a little smaller. Promise not to make my sister worry anymore. Sir Ubasuta, cooperative soldier, couldn't help but smile at the capital of junk. Cute and curious robots, yeah. A great many of them. Ladder? Ladder, please. Up. You don't want to use the ladder? Please use the ladder. Might be time to go back to the resistance camp. Although we did get the pristine screw if we wanted to go back to machine examination. City ruins. Let's travel back to City Ruins Center. See what's going on at the cave. So oh, there was the third. No wonder I keep this map confuses the hell out of me. Desert Housing Complex. Say it with me. Desert Housing Complex is what we're warping to right now. Desert Housing Complex. La 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 la. It's strange you can warp right from the map. sort of. You do have to be at an access point. You can only select transport from an access point, so you can't warp from any random point. So you actually have to climb into the access point to be taken. This is a machine in love. Would you stop sliding just for 1 minute? She's so twitchy. Stop sliding. Stop sliding. Stop sliding. Would you walk? Just walk in. You're not a race car. Please walk for a minute. No, 9S. No one wants to adjust your combat style. I want to talk to wifey machine. Look, it's a wife machine. Freak! Hello there. Does she have an eye patch on? I think she's got an eye patch. Ah! Huh? You came here from Master Jean-Paul's village, didn't you? I can tell. I can smell him on you. Okay, that's weird. Jean-Paul is wonderful. He pursues new knowledge with a passion that is almost indescribable. I admire him as I do no other. You have issues. And you clearly lack a discerning eye. I bet men take advantage of you all the time. Not exactly. Ah, right. Found something that Master Jean-Paul is sure to be interested in. Please take it to him with all speed. A fossil, a machine fossil. Did you deliver my gift? How bizarre. So, let's not take it back quite yet, because around the corner should be the family, the man we brought intelligence to. And how we actually get there, and we'll find our way. Maybe up here? Nope. See if that does go up. We meet again. You're the guys who got those chips back for me, right? Boy, do I ever owe you one. Suppose you noticed those chips were your, huh? Well, there's a reason for that. Let me introduce you to the new addition to my family. What? Family? I always wanted family, you know? At least I was pretty sure I did. Seeing all those machines living together in the same area was starting to make me lonely. So I went out and stole a broken down Yorha body, hoping I can repair it and use it to kick off my very own family. You're a S-type. Hello? Unbelievable. I know it isn't right, but I don't care. I need someone I can live with. Someone I can protect. You won't tell anyone, will you? Please? Very different. Go in, check out your place. Huh. Let's go back to Jean-Paul. We're closing in on our halfway break. We're gonna be going for another 3 hours or so today. We are gonna be taking a break here shortly. Let's go see what Jean-Paul thinks, though. Tammy Wanna, hey Jay, long time. Finally got internet, so now I'm watching you on TV. Big screen, yeah. What's up, Tammy? Is your internet working working well at the new place? How is everything going? You got your hands full. Jean-Paul. Indeed. Is there any purpose or need to the objects we find in the world? Consider, if you will, this place, or this village, or even myself, if such a... Hey, we're here with a present for you. A present? Of what sort? Well, it's a fossil. One of your followers asked us to deliver it to you. I see. She said you were indescribably passionate when it came to learning, or something like that. A mechanical fossil? No use at all. Do you want us to tell her anything on your behalf, or... I'll not waste words on mere junk. Junk. Jean-Paul doesn't seem to appreciate these presents he's getting. I suppose we should go tell his followers exactly what he thinks of them, huh? They'll be waiting for some kind of reply. So we've already told one of his followers is here. And we've already spoken with her. She didn't seem to care. He hated her letter, and she thought he was just fantastic for hating her letter. Oh no, she wants to write another letter. Tammy, that's great to hear. You're now in one of the fastest internet areas in Ireland, so it's great. Can I borrow some bandwidth? All right. So back real quick to the desert housing complex. Tammy, if you're down to a few boxes already, you're doing great. When, in the late 80s, when my parents split and we moved from Manhattan to Maryland, my mom, my little sister, and I, we never actually finished unpacking. Like, to this day. It's now been 27 years, and I guarantee there are some boxes in my mother's house from New York from the 80s that have never been unpacked. I mean, I kind of hope I'm wrong, but I think there are. You there, delivery boy! Pray tell what Master Jean-Paul thought of my present. Well, he called it a useless piece of junk. Such cruelty! I've barely the words for it. When I think about his wanton sadism, it makes me, ooh. Was that a hateful ooh or just swooning ooh? You seem quite friendly with Master Jean-Paul. See that you don't steal him away from me. Ah, she still loves him. Woo! Such surfing. He could be swooning. I think it might have been. Where's the third? Where's the third? It was in... Is this the one that counts as the desert? Yes. So, where's Jean-Paul's third? Halfway near the village. There. Okay. Park Ruins. That's right. Park Ruins. So we're going to the Park Ruins for the third one. Deliver the news. The side quests in this game so far are pretty hard to call anything in this game standard fare. Everything's so different and weird mechanically and brilliant mechanically. But the actual side quests themselves seem pretty standard fare, go get, deliver kind of stuff, fetch quests and a lot. Which so far I don't have a problem with. Because the game's a lot of fun to play and ponder. The machines are a lot of fun to ponder. Did you give my gift to Master Jean-Paul? I must know what he said. Well, he said it was a mere trifle. Such insight! Such truth! He sees to the core of things in a way others cannot. I shall follow you for the rest of my days, Master Jean-Paul. Yeah, that's a long time. Oh, Master Jean-Paul, what must I do to claim your attentions? Make sure we do need to turn that in. Assuming we need to turn it in. Despite being rejected by Jean-Paul, his followers made no attempt to see him for what he truly was. As Jean-Paul also had no interest in understanding his followers, he began to question the overall meaning of the relationship. Let's see if he has anything else to say on the matter. So, in regards to side quests in this game, like this Jean-Paul quest, I love the idea behind it. But it's a lot of crisscrossed backtracking, you know, pretty standard side quest stuff. Run all over the map, do it again, come back, go back, go back, go back. So I think after the break, while I may still get caught up in any number of side quests, I would like to get back to the main quest line and see what it has next for us. Ah, where's Jean-Paul? Oh, hey, you again. You're looking for Jean-Paul, you're too late. He set out on a journey. He went on walkabout. Journey, huh? Yes, he said he needed to go find himself or something. Oh, but he left a letter for you here. Contained Jean-Paul's letter. Beast hide and experience gain. Up +3 chip. We're gonna want to use that. Medium recovery, 2 of them, some gold, some
Well,
XP.
he's nothing if not consistent. A weirdo right to the very end. I wonder if all his followers being female had something to do with his weirdness. Did the human sexes interact with each other like this?
Who knows?
Interesting questions, 9S. John Paul's letter. I've left to seek the truth of the world. Throw that trash away. Okay. Photographs. We turned that in at the Resistance camp, right? That's one of our next destinations. The Resistance, the confidential intel turns out a Resistance member was repairing broken Yora models and turning them into his new family. Never found the betrayers. Wandering couple. They want us to go to the abandoned factory and collect the following item in order to perform maintenance on the male android. We have 100K for our inventor buddy. We will invest again for science. But we're sitting on about 60K now, and I'm gonna spend some of that on chip storage. Command has lost contact with an access point. Go to the access point in the collapsed section of the city ruins and find out what's going on. Jackass research and the disappearance. Report your findings to the client. Family squabble, go to the city ruins. Repair the Goliath. About half of these side quests are ready to progress if we go to the right place. And the other half, kind of on hold for one reason or another. So the machine squabbles over there. Yes, research. But inventor. Oh, there it is. We already had it tagged. Machine examination 1, and it's not far from city ruins. That access point is white, so I think we haven't been to it yet. We can't warp to city ruins cave. But we can probably warp to City Ruins Center, and from there we can get to a few different places. So let's go to City Ruins Center. Hey, Tammy. Almost missed you there. If you're still there, almost missed what you were saying. You've gotta go. Gotta go. Hope to see you all soon. And bye. All right, Tammy, if you're still there, have a good one. Have a great holiday. Well, I guess it's not a holiday out there. In Ireland, you won't be celebrating our Independence Day. But I hope you have a good day and a good week. And we will be streaming tomorrow. It is a U.S. holiday, but I will be here. Also, Ty, are we doing something before the stream tomorrow? Stop with the moose! No one wants to attack the moose. Moose is our friend. Hello, Rex. See if we can get over to Family Squabble from here. Jasper! Jasper, welcome aboard!
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Careful, 2B. I'm picking up hostiles.
Mommy!
Over there.
Thank you, Jasper, for the follow. Heard the music, right?
Easy there, little guy. It's all right. You weren't scared, were you?
We should leave before more enemies arrive.
Runaway
Come
child.
on, kid, don't be unreasonable. Any ideas, 2B? I've never dealt with a snot-nosed machine before.
You got me.
Uh-oh. More enemies incoming.
I'm on it.
Machines, sibling rivalry. Do you hear this? These are robots who, these machines have done altogether too good a job imitating humans. Or something.
Are you finished? Your mother is worried about you. She sent us here to find you. So quit with the whining and let us take you home already.
Let me, hey. Well, what's up on the school bus?
Stay close, all right? Don't go wandering off.
Hey, mister. Was Mommy really worried about me?
She sure was. So let's go home and have you apologize, all right?
Go, go, go!
Proposal. Use pod fire to force him to stop.
Proposal, use what? To force him to what? He's actually taking damage. Small child ran away. Go to the city ruins, bring back the child in one piece. Well, we're trying. Lamia, how are you today? We were supposed to have a break, yeah, I think very soon. It'll be a little later than planned. We should have had a break a few minutes ago. We'll take a break in 5 or 10 minutes when we resolve some of this. We gotta get this little guy home. That doesn't sound good at all. Let me, I hope it's not as bad as it sounds. Ow! Little guy is taking damage too. Unlike our last escort, this one is taking a lot of damage. I didn't even see our last escort taking any damage. This one is. Yeah, he's at less than half health now. Bode well. And the encounters keep getting tougher. Just one more! Please, Mom, just one more! Can't I stay up 5 more minutes? The fishing spot. Can you heal him? I don't think I can. I can heal myself.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Momotaro, thanks for the follow and welcome. That's it. We're gonna part ways. This is the shortcut we opened up before. He just keeps walking into trouble. Ah, you're back. Thank you so much for bringing him home. Selfish child, how dare you make me worry like that? Hey, no need to get all angry about this. Look, Mother's breaking down, crying. Mommy? Mommy, no, don't cry. Do you have any idea how worried I was? Sorry, Mommy, please don't cry. I'm sorry too, my darling. I shouldn't have said that. Oh, Mommy. Go on, honey, get yourself home. I have to thank these nice people for helping you. Okay, bye-bye, androids. I swear, sometimes I think that child's mind is just a bunch of bolts rattling around an empty pail. I never imagined how hard it would be to disconnect from the network. We're constantly misunderstanding each other. Still, on those rare occasions where we connect, it makes me so very happy. I can see that. Thank you again for bringing him home. This isn't much, but I'd very much like you to have it. Deadly heal +3. Nice chunk of gold. Broken batteries and a level! Bye, Mommy Machine. Hey, I'm glad you got it home. Probably don't even want to think about it right now. But, I shall have to take it in, get it looked at. Did you get your groceries? Mutual understanding without a network sounds tough. True, but it also seems kind of fun. As a teenager, one of the things I longed for, unrealistically longed for, it was so hard sometimes to communicate. You have all these thoughts and feelings rushing through your mind. Okay, this is all my life, not just as a teenager. But I wished for something like a network where you could share your thoughts and feelings with someone without having to distill them into words. Because words just don't do thoughts and emotions justice. And as an angsty teenager, that made me very, very upset, very frustrated, that I could never express what I meant. You don't understand me! Why don't you understand me? It's right here, it's right here! Why don't you understand me? Why don't we have a network that lets us share our thoughts and feelings, and then you know exactly what I meant? Ugh, that used to make me crazy. I suppose it wasn't only then. Yes, we need to practice more telepathy. How many conflicts and situations that we get in as humans would be so different if we add a bit of telepathy to work with, or some sort of shared network. All right, let's do this. Let's run into the save zone over here near the tower. We're gonna save. I'm gonna take a break. It'll be our halfway point. And after the break, I want to go investigate the city ruins, cave, and go by the machine examination on our way back to the resistance camp, where we will hopefully pick up on the main quest. Sea Star, yeah, it's getting late for you too. You think you'll head to bed during the break? It's probably a good plan.
Commencing.
Apparently I just started fishing. Alright, we'll fish once since we're here and doing it. Sea Star, have a great stream day. Enjoy, and see you all tomorrow. Sweet dreams. We'll see you on the other side. Good night, Sea Star. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Can you even see that fish? It's another killer fish.
Complete.
The tiniest little fish. Still playing the kids' song. I like it. La, la. Night, night, Sea Star. Okay. Everybody else, go stretch your legs, grab a drink, smoke them if you got them. We're gonna take a break. It's our halfway break, so let me, it's gonna be right about 10 minutes. It's actually gonna be a 3-song break. They're about 3 minutes each. Tracks I'm gonna put on here. Let me take a good break. I'm gonna go feed the dogs, stretch my legs, walk around for a few, reach down, touch my toes. Good times. I'll see you soon.